Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if I can figure this out. We got the dual stream going, so we're on Twitch. I gotta get the camera set up, though. We're not gonna have it tonight. Hello, everybody. Oh, look at this. I'm trying to use this restream. Try to go on both and figure out how to follow chat if we do get some viewers on Twitch as well. Panda Bear, how's it going? Diesel, welcome in. Skylar J, Reaper, the Carman Shorts, how's it going? Redbeard, Ludwig, Wolfman. To be happy, Alex, how's it going? James, hello everyone. Graybeard, what's happening? Why is it stuck at 85%? It's been loading. Always technical difficulties. It's not how we're supposed to start. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we'll try again. We'll try again. Way too many mods. I think that was the problem. I randomly started a save file to do some of this achievement hunting, I guess I'm calling it. And hopefully it works. And there it is. I haven't played on Elms Creek in a very long time. Elm Creek. I always call it Elms Creek. Favorite mod. Ooh. Favorite mod. Easy Dev Tools. I wonder if there's some updates. Maybe. There could be. I was just on this, gosh, probably 2 hours ago when I was checking it out and making sure everything was working. It got stuck on 85%, but my game sometimes when I alt tab away from it kind of gets stuck. And this is a very old, actually now that I think about it, it's a very old mod file. So I might switch it with, we might play with no mods tonight if this doesn't work, which is fine. So achievement hunting, I have about 30, I believe it was 30 out of the 45 achievements already unlocked. And gosh, this might not work. So maybe we will switch it and then we can look at those to start. My voice is a little off, been pretty sick and feeling pretty good, but throat's still there. And hopefully I can hit the cough button quick enough tonight if we have issues. Let's see, 85%, it's still hanging there. I got 15 3020s in my garage. Not being used, brand new. What? Christmas was good. How was everyone else's Christmas? Gosh, this is stupid that it's not working. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna kill that. We're gonna go no mods, and that should be completely fine to get started on this. And I will switch scenes here and start showing the full display once it loads. If it does. Gosh, I love technical difficulties. They make me so happy. All right, so let's switch scenes to this one. And if we look at the achievements, we can kind of go through and take a peek at what I have already finished. It looks like the mic's good. Music should be good. Okay, so you're not a kangaroo. Apparently we get a jump for 5 minutes in a horse. That's interesting. Thoroughbred is another cow one, I believe. Helper A does not stop ever. I believe that's 50 contracts. It's so easy. I'm surprised I don't have this one. And anybody that knows about these achievements, let me know if they are specific to a load time or if it's overall. I haven't found anywhere to show the stats on like how close I am to some of these. 3 little pigs. Oh, I had the list up. Let me see if I can find it. Three Little Pigs. Was that one I couldn't... No, that's one from... Breed 50 piglets. So we should be able to do that. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. I haven't done much with pigs. We have... All right, let's go back here now. Bringing in the honey. Build 15 beehives. We can do that. Highly cultivated. So this one is also one that's kind of surprised that I haven't done. Cultivate 10, and I always say this wrong. Hectares of land? Cultivate a hectare of land. See, I don't... Oh no, that's reads Shakespeare. Cultivate 100. I feel like I've done that. If it's in one go, that'd be a long stream. Gone but not cotton. Gone but not for cotton. Sell 40 cotton bales. Not bad. Raising the stakes is a 80,000 liters of grapes you have to sell. And then this one is for olives, 60,000 olives. Grain, this one might be the one we start first, is 500,000 liters of sorghum. Rock on is sell some stones. So we'll have to have stones enabled. And then these last three, I believe, are map specific. So pretty colorful is Elm Creek, and we will be playing on that one. And then the other two base maps are these two. So we will do that when the time comes. So let's go ahead and scroll through all my save games. We're going to deselect all and start. And we can adjust this later, and it doesn't have to always be this exact save file. What's up, Fearsome? Rhino? What's up, Nate? I'm too busy with being at work and fighting autoimmune. Ooh, sorry to hear about that. Have I missed anything? No, we're just getting started. 24/7, 247. Yeah, 247 acres to cultivate. Okay. Now, so does anybody know if that is in one go or if that's like... Where are we? Oh, look at the map. Ooh. I have some issues. What is happening here? What? This is the wrong save file. But I don't even know. This is bizarre. This looks like Whiskey RP with no mods. Is that what I did? But it's not Whiskey RP. So this is, oh, this is so strange. So this is, what the heck? I broke it. So this is an old version of Whiskey RP, like mixed in with another map. I'm just fascinated by this. Otherwise, I would have already closed the game. I kind of walked down to another world here. Yeah, there's, this is, I feel like I'm in a dream or something. This is hilarious. Yeah, there should be a maple syrup thing there. There should be, oh, wow. All right, I don't know. Maybe we watched the replay and I did something silly. So let's try again. Let's try again. And let's check all the things and make sure we're looking good. Restream, all right. It looks like the upper layers did not conform to terrain layers. Well, it's funny because it definitely loaded a game that it wasn't even supposed to. Oh, I did old school survival. That's not the right one. Stream. Deselect all. I swear this is what we just did. That's hilarious. I'm not worried about anything being ruined on that. It should be completely fine. Master, how's it going? It loads so fast. So this is the same. Okay, so that save file is probably a little borked. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna quit the game again, and we're gonna try again with a new save file. Fight Medic, how's it going? Happy New Year. We're struggling. We got some technical difficulties to start the day. And I don't know how delayed this stream is. It might be a little more delayed than the other ones with using Restream here. We're gonna go on easy. We'll set things up as we need to. We'll deselect all. That's probably why the 85% was getting stuck too. There's some problem with that save file. All right, I had myself muted. Okay, so we get to design stuff here. That doesn't look like me. Let's go old school since we don't have mods. And yeah, we got the goatee going. Get the little mustache added on there. I dig it. We got some glasses. Let's roll with these ones. And that's good enough. Okay, oops. I don't want that. Abort. Guided tour. Abort. Okay. So we went through some of the achievements. So sorghum's definitely going to be one of them. I'm not going to really play with much rules, but just I thought this would be a cool idea to Justin, how's it going? Hunter, how's it going? Super Jesse, how's it going? To kind of just do something on stream that's kind of fun and work on achievements, and we're going to try to find all the collectibles naturally. I used to know where a lot were on this map, and I feel like it'll come back to me. So, but I think we could get started by just checking some of the game settings here. So we do want stones on at least for a little while. Periodic plowing, I don't think we care about. We don't care about weeds and lime. We'll make it a little easier on ourselves. Automatic, no, we want to take control of that. Everything else is fine. Economy doesn't really matter. We'll play on easy because we can. So some of the things I was thinking about was we need some horses because we're gonna jump up and down with horses apparently for 5 minutes is what I was reading is what the achievement is. And if anybody has done that, let me know because that sounds hilarious. So we're gonna start right away, just start harvesting here, and then we'll figure out. We're gonna get everything planted with sorghum because that's what we're kind of talking about doing first off, and I don't have a way to pick that up, so let's not worry about the straw. It's not really about the money, but get some going and start chatting now that we got everything out of the way in 15 minutes. New Year was good. We went to a party at a hotel last night in town, and it was a Gatsby themed, so it was pretty neat. So we dressed up as like it was the 20s and had a real good time. See, what am I missing here? Yeah, everyone's asking about the new year. It's exciting. January 1st. Gosh, I haven't used this harvester in a long time. This is kind of fun to kind of look at this old stuff to start the new year, like where I started on Farming Simulator. Yeah, steering wheel working good. I'm addicted to the steering wheel again. No more keyboard and mouse. And it seems like we're good. We got 2 viewers on Twitch. That's pretty sweet. It's been over 2 years, almost 3 years since I've been live on Twitch. Insane. Most of it was City Skylines, a little Grand Theft Auto, 5M back in the day. Joel, I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello. Wolfman, I did say hi. Yeah, lots of cool plans. I think this year is going to be fun. I'm going to kind of try to take the streaming thing a little more serious this year and try to do it a little more often and try to help, grow the community that way. And sure a lot of people have kind of heard me rant a little bit about YouTube and how I'm treating it and taking it pretty serious this go around on being my 3rd channel really that I've ever done on YouTube. So a new year on that channel, on this Farming Simulator channel, and it's going to be exciting. Do you like Ford, Chevy, or Dodge? I prefer Chevy. Most of my choices are going to be off of body style and not necessarily mechanical reasons, though. Just me personally. To be happy, what's your favorite on that? Ford, Chevy, or Dodge? Jason, we are just kind of getting started. We're going to jump after some achievements. The first one we're going to focus on apparently is selling 500,000 liters of sorghum. Some of the easy ones that I haven't done, and I kind of went over those. We'll do as we go. Selling a lot of cotton we're going to have to do. Selling a lot of olives, a lot of grapes. Those are the main ones that I haven't done. A huge cultivation. We're going to have to do some research to see if that is in one play. If I have to do 274 acres in one play, or if that's adding it up. I can't imagine that I haven't done that many acres of cultivating on this account on Steam. So that kind of confuses me. But maybe that is the case. Mopar? I wish console had more mods on it. Yeah, I do too. Hello, C Mullet Man. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. We are working on a few achievements tonight. I don't know if we'll get any done, but it's start of the new year, start of a new thing here. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome in, Rob. Yeah, so I guess we could maybe to make some progress. So the one thing I totally dropped the ball on and I wanted to get prepped for this was a little like progress bar to show that we are making progress. So we have 30, I believe it was. So eventually we'll have that up there for at least this set of live streams as we work through all of the achievements. But I'll keep you updated, and we'll pop back into that main screen and take a look here in a little bit. Carry gain. What brand do you prefer, Deere or Case? I lean towards Case, but I like them equally. But I tend to lean towards Case when I'm picking a piece of equipment in game. In real life, I mean, I would probably end up with a John Deere before a Case because they're just more accessible where I'm at. Even though I'd probably go, when I do get my first tractor, it'll probably be a lower budget tractor. Is the next Farm Sim 24 or 25? I think based on their naming convention, the next option we would have is Farm Simulator 25. That's my guess. All right, that harvest is done, so we can plant sorghum in this field and the other two fields that we have here, and we'll probably combine these two next if we can, if we have a plow. I don't remember what you have in the starter equipment on this map. I guess we can shut the harvester off, or at least the header. 24. If it's red, leave it in the shed. That's funny. Attach there. Do that, and I guess we'll put this in the silo because we don't really need it. I think it's because they usually skip a year for the mobile version. I think they add the year. Well, the mobile version was Farming Simulator 23, right? And it came out in 2023. So maybe they will call it Farming Simulator 24 if it comes out this calendar year. I don't know. How does the silo work in this map? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, so information on the 247 acre achievement says specifically field 68. Specifically until you've reached 100 cultivated. Not sure how. Interesting. So 68 is right here, which we could take a loan out and buy if we wanted to do that. All right, so that's in there. So let's save now. And I wish we could pull this up in game. Like, why can't you do that? I don't know. Was this gonna show? This doesn't show. Does that show on OBS? No. Okay. Pull up the Steam overlay to see if I could see it there. Let's save. It doesn't take long to load with no mods, so let's hop in here. Just to kind of revisit now that we have the game working. All right, so the horse one we'll do once we get a little bit of cash and maybe a little bit of land to buy horses. Contracts. I believe it's 50 contracts. Let me look at that page again. A helper does not stop ever. Complete 50 contracts. Now, if that's in one go, then we're not. I don't think we're gonna be able to do a stream like that. But we'll see. We'll see if it's got to be combined. I mean, I'm hoping it's combined. At least that's the hope. Okay. So, and then this one was sowing. Was it the same amount? Yeah, it is. It is the same amount. 247 acres. And then what's next? Breeding 50 pigs. Planting 15. Ooh, planting 15 beehives. That's a way to test that. Okay, we got a thing. Career, let's go into it. And start. We got a thing to test. Kind of why I wanted to take a peek at that. Let me get back to this. Hello, Steven, how's it going? Oh, two Steve. Steve and Steven. Okay, 100%. Now, let's find a good spot for this. And I don't know if the stream is going to get it. Oh, I can, hold on, that's the wrong button. That's so cool. Restream's pretty neat. Okay, so if we come over here, is this building ours? What is the point of this build? It's just a decoration. All right, you're taking up space. All right, so let's go into animals, bees, and we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. 13, 14, 15. And I got the achievement. I don't know if it pops up on the screen that you guys will see though. Okay. So, we got that achievement and that is interesting. So, that's going to tell us one of two things. Restreamed combines chats for me. It doesn't, I don't believe it does for what you guys see. If you're watching on YouTube, you're only going to see YouTube's chat. If you're watching on Twitch, you're only going to see Twitch's chat. Okay, so that's fun. So we can sell these, and I should have saved and left, and then seen if it's attached to a save file, because it might be attached to a save. And if that's the case, then the statistics would matter. So if we come in here and we go to statistics, sowing time, it doesn't say missions completed, AI workers hired, collectibles here, cultivated. Yeah, so we could keep track of it up here. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of all these beehives. We don't need them. Money will be an issue, so we'll have to figure out a way to make money. But it'll be okay. All right, so we got one done tonight. I guess I can sign off. All right, thanks everyone for joining. I'm kidding. Have you started year 4 yet for Cattle Ranch, or do you have plans to restart it soon? Funny, I started prepping to record the first episode of the new season today. So if everything goes well, the episode 37, year 4, day 1 will come out on Friday. But that's as long as I get everything done that I plan on getting done. Okay, so we got that achievement. Let's, just because guys are gonna really learn how my brain works here. We're gonna go look at it. Okay, that was the B one. And there it is. So that did work. And if we look up here, we have 31 out of 45. Yeah, I'll get a graphic for that next time going. All right, so now, let me look at that list. What would be the next easy one to, like, we're gonna have to ride a horse for 90 minutes. So getting horses early and using them as like transportation while we're doing this playthrough is probably a thing we'd want to do. We can go back to that same area. I don't know what the cheapest... let's go to horses. Horse pasture, $55,000. But we can take out loans. There's nothing that says we can't. So we'll do that. They might not get food, excuse me, very often, but we'll do it. Yeah, so Cattle Ranch, there are multiple playlists of Cattle Ranch. I have I kept bees for a while. It was fun. Once a year. In real life, I hate bees. I've been stung too many times. Oh, I bet. Yeah, there's multiple playlists for Cattle Ranch, or there should be. There's at least the main one. I need items. I need menus turned on. There we go. Okay, so we need, oh, these ones are pretty. And then you're gonna need food and all of that. But so this could be our car. So we will ride it, and how would this work in the steering wheel? Like, is it pedal? You just tap the pedal? Oh, interesting. Speed up a little bit. Okay, so what's the jump button? So you stop, and then I thought that was jump. Or do you need to be trained a certain amount before you'll jump? Jump. Oh, you have to be a certain speed. So do I just hold this down for 5 minutes? I'm sorry. Chris, I sent you a bot. You need to restream via Discord so you have it for next time. Well, the restream that I'm using right now only does 2 channels, so we'll chat later. I'm not paying for restream, so it's on Twitch and YouTube right now. Yeah, I hated it other than time to harvest. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I would imagine that would be pretty weird. So if we're going to do this for 5 minutes, like, I don't really believe, like, why is this an achievement and am I doing it right? Hello, Steve. Like, you just jump for 5 minutes on it with a horse. It's not a kangaroo. I mean, and am I jumping often enough? Oh, this is going to be a fun stream. Oh, why are we going in circles? Okay. Oh, we stopped jumping. Is that going to not count now? Oh. No. There we go. Yeah, if anybody knows the situation on this one, I would love to know if I'm doing this achievement right. Hoppity hop. I don't know, Alex, maybe you can chat and tell me what you mean by that. Like, what's the value of streaming on Discord besides your friends to see it? Quail, goats, chickens, and bees. That's awesome. Hello, Hunter. I mean, is this what everyone came to see? A horse jump for 5 minutes? Oh, and I have no idea if we don't even know if we're doing this achievement right. We don't even know. I swim shark? How's it going? Definitely getting a thumb workout. Don't run into the building. Don't run into the... Oh, no, you ran into the building. Oh, man. I have no clue. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll do this one off camera, because this is terrible. This is terrible. No, restream bot, so your chat goes through both. Oh, you just sent it on Discord. I'm silly. Okay. Well, I'm staring at both chats right now, if that's what you mean, or so I could display it on my screen. I don't know. So I've been going back and forth with whether I ever want to add chat on the stream view, because what people say in chat will show up on the video and the vlog long term. And I'm not sure exactly if that's really worth it in case something bad happens. It's the only downside that I can see in it, though. So if I'm doing this timing right, we're about 2.5 minutes into this hopping. And I don't understand. We might do some Googling here together in a second, but I don't want to stop in case we're doing it right. But yeah, this is definitely what all of you tuned in for, isn't it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, and I got some other ideas. Yeah, so Cattle Ranch is coming back, and I'm not going to give any spoilers away, too. There's a little bit of a change in format for it. It is the same series, it's the same playthrough, the same map, but we're going to shift gears a little bit in it and go a little different direction. Not drastic, just tiny. We're still working on Whiskey RP. We got an episode of that coming out tomorrow. And then Old School comes out on Wednesday, and I think Sunday is the plan for that. I am way behind on Last Chance. I need to get back on that server, but I've been having issues. I don't know if Nate switched the servers on that yet, but I need to try that and see if it's working good. The Restream bot just puts the chats together and tells you Twitch. Oh, yeah, I have that in the Restream dashboard as well. I know I've gotten one comment on Twitch from a individual named Mullet Man who said, "Hi, Happy. I'm Chris. Apparently the jumping is a certain amount of jumps, but it takes 5 to 10 minutes continuously." Okay, so it's so this is something that we can do over time, and eventually we'll get the achievement. And if it's the last achievement we need, we can do this. Per Google, you need to continuously jump, and when you're riding the horse, get the horse to the... and keep jumping until the achievement pops up. Okay. So it sounds like I need to watch some of your videos. Which series would you watch next? I've only watched Cattle Ranch. If you've only watched Cattle Ranch, so it's somewhat incomplete, and we'll probably be coming back to it soon, which is kind of a spoiler and something that I'm kind of working on in the background. But the New Lands playthrough, if you go look at the playlist, there's a New Lands series, Rags to Riches Season 1, that I think's pretty good. It's our first series on the channel. I'm going to be revisiting it soon-ish, probably after I finish year 1 of Old School or this current season of Whiskey RP. But then after that, the Old School series is pretty similar to Cattle Ranch. There is not a supercut yet. I was actually debating, as funny as this sounds, 2 nights ago when I couldn't sleep, I was sitting in bed thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I never made a supercut of that. There's like 28 episodes, and it's way before my current style of editing. It's a little different. So making a supercut with a different style of editing might be better. Okay, so are we thinking that I can do this throughout and it's just like 1,000 jumps or something? Is that what? Because this is insane. Because I think we are at like 7 minutes. And I totally could have missed it pop up because I've been staring at chat, not at my screen. And now we're stuck. There we go. Google, you need to continuously be jumping when riding a horse and keep jumping so the achievement pops up. This is silly. Oh, Macy, thank you. Yeah, Whiskey RP's fun. I enjoy that. I kind of lost a little bit of the RP aspect of that in some of the recent stuff. I mean, obviously all of it I do loosely RP, but some of the storyline of like the crime and stealing of grapes and going to prison and all that stuff kind of went away. I wasn't 100% sure if it was necessary anymore. It's kind of like character in that playthrough, me, is kind of learned the ropes and made mistakes, and the twists and turns were happening a little too often, in my opinion, for my taste. So that's why I kind of scaled back on that. And I don't know, this would be a good forum. Should we bring more of the twists back or focus more on the actual business development? Because that's kind of what I enjoy about it, is we're developing a business and going through it over, you know, X amount of years and now in multiple cities. Gosh, this is close to... Maybe it's... I think I started... We're almost at 10 minutes of this. This is insane. I really hope I got it and I just didn't notice. We should have went and looked at some fields or something. And I wonder if the cultivate one can't be... The cultivate one can't be a worker. It's probably... It has to be you, I'm sure. Have you done any gold mining, rags to riches? We did a short gold mining series. There's 3 episodes of it. It didn't do very good. It was right at the beginning of working with Nate and Happy. And I haven't participated in their like run back of it. I like Whiskey RP series. I want it to be more local. I wanted more local storylines, characters, etc. But the progression is satisfying. Got you, Gray. That's interesting. Kind of leans into where I'm gonna go with Cattle Ranch. Ooh, I just heard a noise. We got the achievement. We got it. You're not a kangaroo. All right, I wish you guys could see that. I'll have to fix it next time. Okay, so that is done. And then let's stop here. And let's take a look at our stats. Does this show us the time riding a horse? It doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, man. Okay. So let's, gosh, okay. So let's do this again. You're not a kangaroo. Perfect. Okay, so if we went down, it would be thoroughbred, but we're not going to do it that way. We are going to start working on some of these longer ones now. Oh yeah, I was like, how did I spend that much money? But we bought a horse. Taking a drink. All right, not too bad. So that's 40 minutes for some technical difficulty and also 2 achievements. There's a couple. Was there easier ones too? The pigs. We'll have to get a pigsty going. Is that, how affordable is that? 28,000. We'd have to feed them. We'd have to feed them for them to breed. Let's hold off on that one. The horses, we just have to ride a lot. Okay. Did I put that on the wrong side? I always mess that up. That's just gonna stay right there, actually. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. So sorghum was one of the things that was there. 25. Excuse me. Okay, that's a lot of money. That's more than we can take a loan out for. Let's look at contracts, because we're gonna have to do 50 contracts. So at that point, do you start with some of these small ones? We'll use our own equipment. And we'll go with those 2 small ones just to get started. Oops, we missed. There it is. All right, get on the steering wheel. I'm such a dork. I'm like playing keyboard and mouse and I have the steering wheel right in front of me. There we go. Could use production revamp and just buy food for him. That is a very good point. Especially since this isn't necessarily about playing the game 100% legit as much as it is focusing on the achievements. Okay, 26 is to our north. West and southwest is 65. Okay. Let's do the one that's farther away first. This is gonna be fun. I haven't played with no mods in a while. I might leave it this way for a while though. Should check out Beer Factory Simulator when it comes. That's a new game coming out. Hello, Nathan. Samuel Ortega looks like Dave Ramsey. Totally does. That's funny. Would you do a few videos of something? I think I would. I guess in my mindset, it's a simulator game, and making beer is kind of part of agriculture. I mean, you could definitely say it is. I got to keep an eye out for collectibles too, because we are gonna have to do that one eventually. Prologue. So is the prologue like a does that mean like a trial? What got me into Farming Simulator, it was, I had, and I always forget the name of this game, I had the EA online pass, I forget what it's actually called, where you get to, pay X amount a month and play a bunch of games for free. And there was a farming game on there the game's pretty bad. And I was trying that one out and I thought it was pretty fun. And when I was doing that, I was looking up videos. There's something in the game, like I had to get food or something. I don't remember what it was, and I couldn't figure it out. So I looked up a video, and a bunch of farming simulator videos popped up, and not necessarily the game I was playing. So that caused me to start looking into it. The reason why I started getting into farming in general is that I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised there, lived there for the first 40 years of my life, or 39, I guess. Moved to the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago almost. And we bought some land, and we do have land that we could farm on, and I've been super interested in that since then. And it's something that eventually, when we get finances in order, I do want to dabble in and potentially have a few crops of my own. But this is what I'm doing now, and it's been an insane year. Been an awesome year. Did not think the channel would do what it did in the last 9 months. Not a long one, but it's pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Is that on Steam? The Beer Factory? It's a long drive. 12 miles an hour. So what we might do is get some loans here too, to get some better equipment that we can drive a little bit faster. I think it's right over there. Okay, and hopefully we don't need to move any grain around. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this type of stream. I think it's fun. It's just achievement hunting. I like a lot of these we naturally do by just playing the game, and then some you actually do have to seek out. I'm in the Escanaba area, Delta County. Free on Steam, got it. I don't know the name of the guy on the squad that created Grant. That chronicles the first year of real life farming. Oh, okay. I always mix up their names. That's not, yeah, Spencer. Yeah, Spencer, yeah. Did Grant kind of did the same thing on his channel, I think. Carl, how's it going? Love all your content and went and watched all the old videos and can't wait for the new ones. Austin Farmer? Austin Farmer did his real lives? I don't know what you're saying, did it, Nate? Can't wait to a new series with Nate and Happy. There should be some new Last Chances coming out soon. I need to get back on that server, like I was mentioning. Got to figure out if my game's working. Happy New Year, Lee. I haven't seen Escanaba into Moonlight. That's been a kind of a joke of my wife. She's from here. She's born and raised in this area. She tells me I'm not really allowed to watch it because it's terrible. All right, here we go. First contract. We're already 10% done. Oh, you heard wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're trying to figure out. Greybeard is talking about Spencer and Grant's IRL videos. Last Chance gives you anxiety. Love watching it though. What about it gives you anxiety? That's hilarious. I mean, I don't know if anybody's caught on to the role of my character in there and the personality flaws and stuff that I'm trying to perceive. There's a little bit of more roleplay in there than probably people can see. It's a 1 of 50. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's not for just tonight though. Like this is a long playthrough, just to give us something to do while we chat and hang out. And I was really struggling to figure out a good series for streaming, and I think this is fun because it's something I've always wanted to do on certain games, and I just don't do it. That sign isn't needed. That sign's unnecessary. So I thought it would be fun to do this. Last Chance gives you anxiety. We're playing on hard economy. Nate, that's the first time. I don't know if I'll ever play on hard again. It's driving me nuts. Happy in his orchard. Just so much going on. Oh, I got it. Good old tree collision. Yeah, I gotta get caught up on others' videos and oh, you put it back to normal? Great. Just in time for me to sell my soybeans. And we'll see if I go bankrupt or not. What other farming simulator YouTubers do you like to watch, take inspiration from? Well, I mean, there's our whole gang. There's we try to inspire each other. Nate, Fearsome Rhino, Happy Farms, Alex as well, and everyone else that's been joining us. But mine prior to, but Happy cannot. Happy still needs to be on hard economy. Yeah, Daggerwin was who I first stumbled upon. Also, who else do I really like? I don't know a lot of them. I started really getting into it, and then I got myself so busy making videos. As far as like the RP side of it, it's something I kind of stumbled into because of Nate. It wasn't something that I was seeking out. So I don't know that side very well, but Daggerman was the one I watched a lot, and I've always, lately see, and we talked about this in the podcast, is there's a line between copycat and inspired, and I don't watch because I don't want to have the itch to copycat. A lot of my buddies want me to start my own channel as well. I just don't know where to begin. They're very inspired by my farm on, well, Kyle, you should just start. That's something that a lot of YouTube coaches will just tell you is you don't know where to start. Just start. Your first videos are going to suck, and it's okay. Let's see. We were on field 65, and we need to go to the grain mill. Good luck remembering where this stuff is. Yeah, so I would just start recording, start uploading. Don't expect anything good at first. The main focus should really be on making sure every video is better than the last video, and enjoy the process. And really, whoops, that's not what I want to do. I want to tag that. Of course, there's an exclamation part right by it. I knew that. And really just work on improving every video. And I don't know, Nate. We'll talk later. Improve every video, and then work on yourself and then decide if you want to pursue YouTube long term because you're enjoying it or not. That's the big thing, and figuring that out is key in my opinion. All right, we're gonna drive this all the way, real slow, and it should put us close to 26. So I think we did in the right place. Yeah, we've done a few episodes. Not a lot of podcasts. It's mostly a me problem and me committing to the time. I keep telling Nate if I go full time, there's going to be no issue with finding time for that, but that's not the case yet. Someday. See, I got to remember this map again. Okay, so we turn around here, weave our way north. And hopefully that's not the same crop type, because I've had contracts mess up on me before. When you take 2 of them. Nate, what was last night's stream? Was that on Farm Simulator? I know a couple nights ago was American Truck Simulator. I wait for this cough to go away. You should advertise that on Discord. I mean, they've been advertised. There is a. Oh, I thought I was gonna get stuck here. There is a playlist. There is a playlist that has the episodes in it. That's good advice. Thanks, man. Nate, happy and Grant are the best. Thank you. Wouldn't there be pressure to make vids all the time if you go full time? There already is pressure for me to do that. I in my own head. He was pallet sim on Farm Simulator 22. It's coffee. You did a stream starting with the truck and $0, huh? I'm gonna go watch that. I gotta go watch it. That's a lot of I imagine that was a lot of tree cutting. I think everyone should stop looking at the camera for a second, or at the. We're driving this way. You made $2 million last night without cheating? How many people were with you? I mean, there's Yosho, there's Alex that's in chat right now, there's Bry, there's Blake. I gotta be honest, I forgot the new guys' names. There's Swifty. Trinity, I think, is one of the new guys. I'm terrible. I've been sick, though. I don't... Buck and Nate and them... Oh, that's oncoming traffic. Work with Buck, I do not. It's a timing thing. 12 million and by myself. I thought you... Oh, by yourself you made 12 million in one night? That's pretty awesome. I'll have to check that out. Austin Farms. Austin Farmer? Yeah. Yeah, his videos are cool. Patty and Trinity, thank you, Alex. But Austin is one of those that I haven't watched a lot of because of the temptation to copycat, and it's just, I'm weird. The way my brain works, I just don't do it. I watched a Farmer Cop video earlier today. One about his 20 Farming Simulator 25, you know, wants. I didn't watch the whole thing. Oh, you did coffee beans? Oh. I'm less impressed. Haha. I started watching F22 when I came across Dag. That's the same. Actually, I guess I saw Daggerwin before his latest survival roleplay started. I haven't stayed caught up on that latest one. But I dig his other series better. He does a great job at his RP though. Great story going on. I'm on the wrong side now, aren't I? No, why is this not? Oh, because I have to do that. I mean, it's as bad as, from what I understand, coffee is as bad as compost on that one map that we were playing. Don't have coffee unless you have a proper autoloader. Is that kind of like don't do apples? Apple orchard. Oh, I'm looking at chat and I totally just ran over a vehicle. And we don't have any mods on here at all. All right, we got free. Oh. You know what? Why are we doing this? I'm just not thinking through this. Okay, we're gonna go back to field 26. We're gonna go get the tractor and a grain cart so that we can drive. So silly. All right, let's make this smaller. Struggle bus. Hopefully no car comes through here. No trucks. Doesn't say no tractors. You don't do Apple Orchard unless you print money. All right, where's field 26 is close, so we'll drop off here. We'll switch to go get our tractor and our grain cart. I don't personally know Grant. I've had one kind of conversation with him, but that's about it. I have high hopes for what he's going to do with the farming video game industry. That's all I'll say about that. And that is all speculative. I don't know any information. I have hopes and dreams that Giants has a large competitor that is successful and pushes the limit of every single farming video game. That's my desire. And that's my dream. And I hope Grant is that person. All right, I saw something about driving around the bridge, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna park right here, and we're gonna switch out here, and we should be able to get over here pretty quick. All right. Holy Toledo. And this is one. Our Massey Ferguson. I haven't driven one of these in forever. Back to, yeah. Much faster. Enjoying Old School series also. I like when you put yourself self-imposed, yeah. That is my favorite style of playthrough is setting up some guidelines and rules, and then seeing how well you can pull it off within the scope of those rules. I mean, in doing YouTube and constantly making videos and trying to make them unique, you have to come up with stuff like that too. to figure that out. Do not enter. We hope for Giant's sake, so they improve their game, proper farms, and not rely on. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it right now. Any game that's gonna support mods is gonna rely on the modding community to a point. I mean, as good of a game as I think Minecraft is, there's still things in Minecraft that, like, I wouldn't play Minecraft if certain mods didn't exist. And I haven't played in a while. Well, hopefully we can do this in one go. I would imagine that this cart holds more than that combine. So, okay, so now I think I know where I'm going. And hopefully this contract works. No, my full-time job's software development. It would be nice, because then I could have more education and know what I'm talking about a little bit more, but no, it doesn't have anything to do with agriculture. Really excited about Through the Years mod. I just haven't really seen it in action. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. We can get there this way, I think. Can we? Wrong way. See how long it takes chat to catch up there. Okay, so can we cut through these? Are these walking paths, or are we going to... Okay, so there should be something right here that cuts this direction. Like so. Get this out of the way and see if we can sneak through here. Oh, I see it. I see it. Stay on the outside of these fields at least. Be somewhat polite. Drive as the corn flies. I was tempted as the crow. I was meaning to in context of console players so that they have better... Oh, well... I'm of the opinion that they have pretty good mod support for what consoles will allow compared to some other games. But the whole point of pushing the competition is still the big thing, right? I have not played American Farming. I don't play mobile games. Okay, so unload. Let's see. We should not get money. And that is doing the right field. Perfect. All right, so that's one out of... We got 49 to go. Crow flies. You haven't seen corn fly? I believe it's a good game. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. Oh. Where are we going? Go over here. We can cross the bridge. All right. Actually, let's go the right way back so I can learn this map a little bit. It's been a while. In a good amount of time. I downloaded FS23 because it was free on net. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Netflix is getting into gaming, huh? Okay, so we go down this, cross a bridge, then we take a right. And then, no, we take a left. And then we're there. Okay. We need to make a corn maze someday. The one thing I cannot see is how the monetization was set up because I'm not watching through the YouTube studio. So I don't know how often you guys are getting ads. If you're getting too many, let me know. Use your login and download it. Oh, interesting. No, not that way. This way. We're at times. Why is this time going so fast? Let's just go like that. I am, you know, I keep saying that, but I am thinking about buying a backbone. Is that what it's called? Those mobile devices. For like PS5 streaming. Yeah, it's good mobile. Can farm while the wife reaches. Yeah, you know, that's a valid point. That is a valid point. All right, contract number 2 underway. Yeah, I get it. Most mobile games are mint. Yeah, they are. Backbone is great. Way too expensive, though. It is kind of pricey, but if it lasts, you know, 18 to 24 months, I think it's worth it. If it's something you have to like repurchase every 3 to 6 months because it breaks or something, then it's probably not. I think it's like $100 right now. How's it going? Tracks? Tracks? Yeah, so I was looking at this holiday season and I was thinking about it. Mostly because I play the MLB The Show when I'm not making, when I'm not playing on PC, and I absolutely love that game. I love baseball, so I've been playing a lot of that, and I thought that would be sweet to play handheld on the couch while the wife's watching anything. Some family time. I think as long as your phone I/O matches backbone. Oh, okay. Interesting. Does that command work, Flight Medic? Let me know. I am not... That's another thing I gotta figure out is moderation when I'm using this restream here. If we're gonna continue doing this. I don't know if we'll continue doing it this way on Twitch as well. I just don't know if there's enough people on Twitch or me attracting people to my Twitch. We'll see. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if the connectors, the input and output stuff changes, then you might have to buy a new generation one, kind of like when Apple. Yeah. Okay, so the commands are broken. Good to know. I'll look into that after stream. We'll get it figured out. Streamlabs might have... That should work still. That's weird. I'll have to see what's going on with my Streamlabs account. I haven't do anything, but it's been a little over a month since I last streamed, so I don't know. It was working good. Or Stream Elements. I can't even remember which one I used, so we'll figure it out, though. Thought I'd give it a shot, put it in chat. Yeah, I mean, it should... Oh, it's not in the description of this video. I'll have to make sure it's in the description of the videos, too. Or the posts. Thank you, Nate. I do watch football. Not as much as I used to. As I mentioned earlier, I'm born and raised in Phoenix, so... I have the pleasure of being an Arizona sports fan, and it's stressful. It is stressful. Yeah, so we did have a big win over the Eagles and potentially ruined their seeding in the playoffs, and also made ourselves have a worse draft pick. So, you know, great game on Sunday, guys. It was fun, though. I got to watch a little bit of that on Red Zone. I haven't paid for Sunday Ticket because it's expensive, and I haven't really had time to completely watch games. So I've been just watching. I pay for Red Zone so I can watch, you know, when they're about to score or get scored on. But yeah, I mean... I know Patrick, but dang, that was stressful. Michigan won. Did they end up winning the Rose Bowl? In Washington? So Washington and Michigan potentially, huh? Eek. It's like the worst year for Michigan to win, aren't they? Didn't they get in trouble for cheating or something? All right, another field done. Go ahead and park this over here. We'll jump in the tractor. I would be a Wildcat mostly, because I'm from Arizona, so it would be a Sun Devil or a Wildcat. But as far as Michigan goes, I probably lean towards Michigan State at this point. Let's see, are we going to the same place? We're going to the farmers market, which is right here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the Cardinals gave my Niners the #1 seed. Yes, that is what happened, Carl. Feel the pain rooting for Texas. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I've always had a complaints about when people don't root for teams in the same conference. I always felt like that's like weird, because I always think it's awesome, even though the Pac-12 is no longer a thing after this year. And I'm a huge Pac-12 fan, or Pac-10 fan back in the day. And so seeing Washington potentially going is exciting, but like, it's not even going to be a conference anymore. Yeah, you used to like me. I don't have a lot of roots here in Michigan, and most of my experience is just going to be from what I've seen from afar. The longer I'm here, might establish more, but I'm also from the UP, so we're nowhere near those big colleges. That's a totally, in my opinion, a totally different state down, you know, lower Michigan. Provide free food. Just messing with me. I figured, but I figured I'd stick up for myself too and explain myself. All right, fresh produce. Man, it's been a while. And I didn't play much on this map when I first started playing this game, so this is kind of fun. All right, so this will be contract 2, and then we'll figure out something else to do. Yeah, 50 contracts is going to be a lot. But we'll have to spend a lot of time streaming. Okay, so we go in here now. And we can just space this out. So, you know, we collect. And now we look at our stats. And we can see we've done 2 contracts, 2 missions. That's going to be a grind. That's going to be a grind. So what do we do next? So one of the things that might be more interesting is start making some progress on the things that need time. So like planting the sorghum, because we need like 500,000 liters of sorghum to sell. Establishing, excuse me, grapevines and olive vines. Like, what do they actually call those? They're not vines. They're just olive. I've never done olives. Orchard. It's an orchard, right? A grove. 78 viewers. Wow. Nice. Hello, everybody. Making me nervous now. Not much on Twitch. That's kind of funny. I know this game's not super popular on there, but I mean, I know there's a good amount. I think it was like 700 people last I was looking were watching. But we're not doing anything super interesting if you don't know me either, so I don't know. Okay, so head home, which is we're on the right road. And then we'll look at contracts and figure out. They grow on trees, not vines. Yeah, for sure. Sometimes I talk before I think, and just the stupidest things come out. I was hoping to go 3 hours. I don't know if my throat's gonna make it. Recovering from whatever this new bug is going around was terrible. All right, we made it home. Yeah, we'll get a better list that we can show on screen too. So the sewing one wasn't anything. What time is it where you are? It is 9:26 p.m. Did you ever say something so stupid in front of what do we got on contracts? Some other cultivating ones. So like, does that count towards my cultivating? I don't know. So like the stats show cultivated acres. I would assume but I don't know. So what ready to harvest here? The sorghum field is 25, right? Okay, and that is next month. And we would need a little more than max loans. We could go in here and sell things we don't need. Like, we don't need this truck. Probably don't need the weights either, but we'll keep those for now. And then tractor-wise, we have 3, right? Yeah, so it's 190 horsepower, 175, 170. We could get rid of the Massey Ferguson for $77,000. And then start working on our sorghum harvesting. Is there any more sorghum fields? Because then it'd be interesting to attack field 60, this one down here, field 43 or 68, and start attacking multiple achievements at the same time. Could be a way to do it. And maybe 69 as well. Is there a way to fast travel down there? Let's go visit here. 70's decent size. I mean, we don't have mods, but we can... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. We can do this to fly still. Is next Whiskey RP is tomorrow. So those two fields, this is kind of a road that we could cultivate those together and make it one, and that could do a real good job of focusing on all of it. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me catch up on these. Challenger, how's it going? To 2026. What are we talking about? I might have said something. When next? Yeah, we said that. Favorite baseball team is the Arizona Diamondbacks. My first job was in the Arizona Diamondbacks ticket office, so that will always be a special place for me. In my heart, for sure. All right, let's borrow all the money. All the money. And then we'll figure out how short we are. Okay. So that puts us at... And this is ready to harvest. Right, so 614. Okay, so we have we are gonna do it. Yep, thank you so much for your service. And it's gonna take forever to harvest with the equipment we have, but that's how we're gonna start. Okay, so let's go ahead and head here. And we probably will not finish this harvest. And I'm gonna like completely slow down time to be able to do it, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, what time it was? It's okay. 2026, which is 8/26. So it's 21:30 for me right now. Oh, no. What do you do without super strength? What do you do? Connect that. We'll pull forward. And then hopefully this allows me to attach it. Otherwise we have to reset it. Oh, okay. You know, let's just do this. Let's just do this. We're professionals here. So I think that is a good approach. So taking field 68 down here, and we will harvest it. That'll start bringing us some income. We'll cultivate it. We'll sow it with sorghum, and then we can like keep skipping time and keep harvesting it and focus on the cultivating, the sowing, and the selling of sorghum. and see where we're at financially throughout all that time, and potentially start working on a vineyard as well as the olive grove. Yeah, this will be interesting. Cut this way. Got kind of lost there. And realistic. I mean, kind of happens. I really want to be part of a themed server with common goals and a large RP. And I feel like it would be super. Oh, I see. And that would be realistic. Yeah, that it is fun, and that's something maybe we'll start talking about here pretty soon. I think I just missed where I could cut through. Oh, but the train tracks. Oh, I see it. Okay. I wouldn't not mind being part of a group that helps organize something like that, or people that aren't necessarily, you know, they don't have enough people that they know to do that with on a regular basis, and start getting something going. Just the RP part is kind of hard to police, and that's the big problem that I see with that. But to each their own, right? It goes as far as you want to get into it. I think you have to hope that the people you're playing with are more mature than some of the people that are on 5M, because that stuff gets intense. And farming shouldn't be that intense, right? Look at Last Chance, yeah. It's hard to organize. I wouldn't mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you didn't mean to say I don't. My experience says those things are chill until they're not. All right, so which... I'm so turned around. Okay, so this one is ours. Oh, this is going to take a while with this tractor or harvester. And we'll have to get one of our John Deeres over here to help. And we'll have to get a baler soon, because I'm gonna... No, let's not do it. We don't... The straw is just going to slow us down. Yeah, not loosely RP, like not fully farming, LARPing. Yeah. I don't think we have done bad at it with 9. Well, we haven't done bad. It's just, it's difficult. It's difficult to organize, and it's difficult to keep everyone's schedules into consideration and progress. Because we as creators, we're wanting to progress these series for the people that are tuning in, so they can see what's happening and keep them engaged. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it takes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Nate has a lot of experience with 5M too, with RP stuff, so Nate knows what he's chatting about there. 26. Oh, this is gonna take a while. So we're potentially gonna add some mods to get us better equipment for this. Maybe. We'll see. This could bring in some decent cash though with all of this wheat. It would have been better with straw too. The horses probably need some straw. I don't know what the horses actually need. I've never used horses before. I would imagine they could eat stuff like oats, and carrots would be cool. I haven't done any of the new crop types yet. Yeah, the schedule part is helpful, that a few of the people, well, Nate does it full time, so I mean, it is his life, it is his job. FS22 does get lonely by yourself. It does. That's why I'm thankful to have 75 people to chat with right now. Pretty awesome. Blows my mind away that there's that many people listening to me talk right now. Bigger maps are fun with that too. Like that's what we're doing with the Last Chance and UMRV, and having really your own space in your own large fields. So at any time it feels like a multiplayer server, and then it doesn't, because you can do your own thing, or you can work with the community, and that's what I like about that setup. Like personally, and I say this a lot, is somewhat of like a hermitcraft type of thing for farming, is what I've always had in my head, is you can go do your own thing, but you're on a server with other people, other creators, and you get to enjoy that community aspect as well, and cooperative aspect, especially when it comes to harvesting those big fields like this size of a field here. It's fun playing as realistic as possible. I've got 1,300 hours and found it enjoyable. Yeah, I've got close to that. I think I was at 1,100 last I checked. I have not used this harvester in so long. But it's probably bigger than what I'll end up buying in the old school series. But this is definitely something that I think next stream we're going to add a little bit better equipment to do the sowing and cultivating and all that a little bit faster, and the harvesting. Because it's not necessarily about realism when we're doing this achievement dive or hunt. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a poll, community poll on no cheating, or do we allow cheating? I mean, because that's one thing, is we could have just filled up a bunch of grain carts with sorghum and sold it and got the achievement that way. I don't want to do that. And we're just about full here. I don't even know if I have crop destruction on. I'm on easy, so probably not. And are we full? A little bit more. There we go. All right, we'll open that up and head back home. We'll go with this one. Why not? And we're gonna need a bigger grain cart too. Oh, we just ran right into our weight, didn't we? I don't even want to admit the amount of times I've done that in this game. I have a question. About 4 months ago, you did a cattle ranch playthrough. What mod was the tow cable? I'm looking and I can't find it. Are you talking about the winch? Because that is... Oh, the horse is still out. It is not base game, but it is part of a DLC, I believe. Oh, I didn't enable any DLCs, so I'm not going to be able to see. Yeah, I think that is part of the Platinum Edition. Yeah, or join the Discord and check out the mod list. That's it, yeah. Super strength is a must. Is this the route? I wasn't gonna cut that van off till it cut me off. Oh yeah, okay, I know how to get there. I'm kind of sad. I have to start my day job tomorrow again. I had a nice kind of week and a half off. Took time off from YouTube as well. I am refreshed of this stuff, though. Very much so. All right, we're gonna send it. We're gonna send it. Oh, I thought it was a bigger jump. If only it was a console thing, super strength. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't think there's a command for that. But it would be super simple to add those mods to this playthrough at least. Well, Superman did land on a farm when he came to Earth. That's true. Whatever the DLC that came out last year, not the one that came out, or not the one that came out recently, the one that came, the forestry equipment one. I always get the names mixed up. Platinum versus Premium and all that. I do software development. I work for a software company. I'm a director at this point in my career. I started as a Java developer and got into the automation side of things. So I automate creating, or my team, I do a lot of the work too still, but my team automates the creation of virtual machines and environments for our engineering teams to be able to quickly deploy and push updates to the services they're working on. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, whatever DLC came out with Silver Run Forest is definitely what I'm thinking of. But there's also a mod that I used in Whiskey that I got from Nate that is, they're like the tow bar, not tow bars, they're like straps that you put on the front here and you can attach it to another vehicle to pull it out, like a pulley system. But I think you're talking about the winch. Oh, see, this is what's going to be terrible about this harvest. That didn't even take the full hopper. So we have 21,000, so that's going to be an upgrade we'll want to look at. And we don't have an achievement for harvesting, so let's do this. Oops, let's get all the way over. Oh, steering wheel's fighting with the keyboard. And press H. And that'll keep that going. I wish there was a way. I got liftable bags. Playing right now, can I join? Single player game right now. With platinum. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have the DLCs enabled right now to show in the menu, but that should be something that's base game. Not base game, but is from the DLC, Platinum Edition. I'm gonna go on mute real quick and take a drink. Yeah, so it's gonna be a while before we finish achievement hunting, but I think it'll be fun. It's on a pallet. Yeah, it took a while for me to get used to it, and I haven't used it in a while because that was basically I used that in Kettle Ranch all the time. But there was a location on the wood that you would put it that would be better. Like, don't put it in the middle. You want to put it at the end. I think that was the big key for me. Yeah, I was putting it in the middle of the log, and then it wouldn't pull very well. So if you put it at the end of the log, it'll actually pull it like long ways instead of horizontally or sideways. So that would be helpful. Yeah, we're gonna need a semi and some real grain carts. Holy moly! Because that was nothing in this field, and that is gonna be full by the time we get back. So we're just gonna be playing grain cart driver right now. Let's look at what's affordable in trailers. No upgrade that's really worth doing until we add mods. Okay. We will just cruise. Fuel costs. We want to go in here and off. Okay. Oh, don't worry about the typos. I try to not read the typo and like translate it, but I don't do the best all the time. I feel like the route we just came back was better than cutting through, but we'll see. A logging yarder setup would be cool. That mod you use acted kind of like a yarder. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but I believe you. Spins all your supercut. All the supercuts, Corey? Oh, wow. That's a lot of hours. Thank you. I'm amazed at the amount of people that are interested in the longer videos. It makes me happy because I was worried that long form content was on its way out, and I personally feel like that it's not even close. There's still a ton of people that watch long form content. Console players, the palette spawn for production. So, oh yeah. So not having auto loaders on. I thought the auto loading specialty worked on console. Does it not? You just found me last week and watched that many supercuts. Holy cow. I would give you the option to attach the cable to the log. It would give you the... Yeah, I really wish we were doing that to kind of show. Yeah, I think, Jonathan, I think that is what a lot of people do, and it completely makes sense. It was just, it was a nice surprise that people still do that, and that it's like you read things about how YouTube Shorts were taking over, and it was kind of like, well, that's not, like, honestly, that's not fun content to make. Like, I'm sure there's people that actually do enjoy it, but I don't. That would be something that I would, if you ever see a ton of shorts on my channel, it's because I have an editor that's doing them for me. The mod that gives you the option to attach the log. Yeah, it does. The winch does. Winch. I just feel like I'm saying that wrong. Is this even... This is probably not a good time to sell this stuff, right? Yeah, not even close. Okay. All right. Taxi driver. There is a lot of AI content right now, and it is bad. The way I like to take advantage of AI is for descriptions and sometimes helping out with titles. Like, I'll come up with the title and I'll throw it in some AI to give me other options. But I think us humans really desire genuine content. And I think that's the saving grace with all of this amazing AI technology. Is it's scary because there's a lot of careers that it could end, but there's also a lot of human interaction that still, or human intervention that still needs to happen. And as someone that's in the software industry, definitely have been keeping an eye on AI a lot. And it's scary because software developers are worried about their careers and if they're going to be needed long term. And maybe I'm an optimist on this topic, but I think you're definitely going to still need humans for software development. AI can only do so much. And it'll only take one bad situation of whatever AI software people are using to write software, hacking companies' financials because they don't know what's actually in the code that they're letting AI write. And it's, yeah. Oh yeah, that's Graybeard. That's one of the things that I'll never understand. Is when people do use and how popular those artificial voices are on YouTube Shorts and TikToks and Instagram and all that. I don't know if anything to do with it, but something wrong with it. Yeah, Kyle, I would try to look up YouTube videos on that. That I actually had to the first time I used it. I watched a couple videos on how to use it, and I would specifically try to find one. Like, unfortunately, I'm not much help for anyone that plays on console. I have never played on console. So I would definitely look up some videos, not to like steer you to other content creators other than me, but that's what YouTube's for, in my opinion. Farming Simulator has a great community of people that make a ton of different types of content, and there's stuff out there for it. What do I think of competitive multiplayer? I think it has been a missing series on my channel, and there's been a couple ideas in the works that we're just gonna have to get to, and there will be one. I'm hoping early in 2024, starting on my channel, and 100% legit multiplayer, competitive multiplayer, I think would be a blast, and I think it would be a blast with more than 2 people. That's all I'll say about it right now. Cattle Ranch is my favorite, and I enjoyed it and can't wait for more Whiskey RP. Well, you'll be excited because Cattle Ranch is coming back. I get on YouTube and see, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they don't do, none of those people that you mentioned do anything tutorial-wise. So there's other people like Farmer Cop and I'm gonna draw a blank on the names. DJ does, GoHam does some tutorials. I can't remember who did the one that I found. You just have, oh, you use storings, yeah, and no spawning. I was wondering if it's for PC or something. Nope, that winch is definitely should be for all platforms. Moonshiner, that would be kind of funny. Nate knows all about that. I'm just going to say this out loud because I know some people that might be listening might hold me to it eventually. I think Ranch Simulator has potential for some good RP because you have guns. Moonshining. Wasn't there a moonshining mod that you were using? Caught it in time to drive with it. Nice. Yeah, this field's gonna take forever. But we'll get upgraded equipment. The mini series you got excited about, but it didn't live up to your expectations and got bored. I never got to because of Yoshi. Excuse me, I didn't mute that time. I apologize. I'll do it. I want to help keep me in mind. All right. Yeah, I get it. I get Yoshio's viewpoint on that. And honestly, like being a family-friendly channel, I kind of debated, and Nate, you probably remember us talking about when I started with CRP, I was kind of debating like I want to be family-friendly. Is going into alcohol creating really family-friendly? Probably not completely. Depends on the morals and standards of who is defining family friendly, but it flirts the line. I really hope this playlist has been the right one playing the whole time too. The more I drive on this, the more I remember this map. Yeah, PG-13. I mean, but PG-13 is a little more risky than what we do on our channels sometimes too. Sometimes education is not family friendly, Nathan. That is absolutely an accurate statement. Should have kept the truck to pull a cart faster. It would have been a little faster, but it's all right. We'll get better equipment for next stream, and I think it'll be about the achievements and not necessarily making money. But I mean, this is gonna bring in a good amount of money. 25,000 liters already, gonna be selling at $1,000, over $1,000 a liter. $1,000 for 1,000 liters, jeez. So we got like $25,000 worth of wheat already. Riding Devil, how's it going? Thank you so much. The aggro trucks are a real thing, and all these people plowing through fields, and if it's 22 trucks, like, yeah, that's funny. It's either going, the next stream's either going to be next Monday, and then I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what the second day of the week's going to be. I want to be able to do two. I'm not sure. I'm debating ending in a few minutes here. My throat is starting to get to me. I do want to do these a little bit longer than 2 hours. I used to aim for 2 hours. When I was on Twitch before, I aimed for 4 hours. So we'll see. But this is definitely going to be a regular thing. I just haven't... I need to figure out the recording schedule that I want to go with moving forward and figure all that out to balance everything I'm trying to do with the channel and make sure I'm keeping everything in a good balance with life and the day job and family and all that. Family RP. I think that series is over. I'm not sure. Never say never. What is that? Oh, I just missed it. I was looking at super chat, -1. What does that look like? There is going to be another farm rescue. I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm debating exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm actually pretty excited about my idea. I just don't know when. It'll probably start in March if I am just randomly guessing. But yeah, there will definitely be another farm rescue. I got a lot going on in the channel with Cattle Ranch coming back. Family RP was really the series that started it all. Kyle, no problem. Happy New Year. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh yeah, the throat is hurting. Yeah, Clifford, we're not going anywhere. Emily drops in with a Nate can't drive. I love it. Oh, I was never supposed to say that out loud again, Nate, remember? All right, so we started with needing 15 achievements, and we got 2 done. We're working towards a multiple at the same time right now. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It'll be a fun way to do some streams, and we'll get some mods working and figure out what the heck was going on with the weird save that we tried to use. But I think I'll do a little research too on and making sure we're doing this right. I was hoping that we could do partial of the achievements on different playthroughs, but it looks like the achievement might be tied to the statistics of a save file. So we'll see. So that the pig ones will have to get going. That'll be a one that's over time. Oh, I forgot about this road right here. Oh, there is a better shortcut. Nate said you smell. Okay. All right, now I don't. I showered recently. Oh, there's a tractor there I didn't remember was there. Dying kills you. Dying does kill you. Yeah, so I'm trying to find a second night. I don't know if it'll be a weekend night. If it is, that will be one that's not necessarily committed to every week. I totally forgot it was there. I just slammed into it. So yeah, definitely want to make Mondays regular. And if that doesn't work well, I might swap it out with Wednesday, but I want to keep Tuesday is definitely last chance recording, and Wednesday I want to keep for solo series, but I might swap that and do Monday nights, but we'll see. We'll see, but I am going to give the throat a rest. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. It's been very fun. I hope you enjoy this format, and I think we can make some cool stuff. Hey, yeah, I can't drive. I'm better with the steering wheel than I was with keyboard and mouse, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. Lots of videos coming out in the next few weeks. We got a lot coming out. Look forward to chatting with y'all again. Thanks everyone for hanging out.